Wales? A Wales fan? Is it a Wales? It is a Wales fan, I'm hearing. What do you make of this current England squad?
All right, lads. This England squad at the moment, regardless of whether it's injuries or anything like that, it is the best squad in the entire world. And England are massively, massively underperforming. I'm looking at the England squad right now, and if you were to pick any position on the pitch, apart from maybe goalkeeper, and you were to name that a top 10 in the entire world in that position, you would name maybe one or two of those.
The best in the whole world.
Oh, by all the national teams, yeah.
Wow.
You've got maybe one or two teams, like maybe France, maybe Brazil, that challenge in England.
Argentina, the world champ.
I just realised what you said. You said if you were to name any position in the world apart from goalkeepers, you'd have a top 10. That England would have a player in the top 10. Is that what you just said?
100%.
So left back.
Ben Chilwell.
You're having a laugh. You must be having a laugh if you think
100%.
Ben Chilwell's not even a top 10 left back in the Premier League.
And he don't even start for England.
He don't even start for England.
I disagree.
Harry Maguire.
I reckon there's an argument to be had.
Ewan. Harry Maguire.
Well, I didn't say anything about Harry Maguire.
To be fair, he said positions, didn't he? Yeah.
Just centre back. Okay, right, okay.
John Stones is one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Look, John Stones is fantastic, but then the drop-off's there, isn't it? And that's the problem. Like I'm a massive fan of young Jared Branthwaite, who's come in. Ezri Konsa's getting his chance as well. Joe Gomez looks like he's going to get his chance, but none of these are top 10. I mean, Lewis Dunk, none of these. The thing with England is that I think there's a very, very good 15 to 16, but look at the ones I've just mentioned there.
Yeah, you say drop off, but it's not like they're awful choices. No,
certainly not. I mean, for you to be an England international, you can't be. Yeah, agreed.
Sorry, say that again.
I know you're right. There's not a massive drop off. I mean, for you to be an England international, you can't be that bad. But I mean, to say they're the best squad in world football.
People are overlooking. Portugal got Ruben Diaz, João Cancelo, João Paulinho, Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Cristiano Ronaldo, João Felix, João Mario, Diego Costa in goal. Like, these are top players. Like, I think so. I think sometimes we have this sort of
we don't even mention the French squad. Mention the French squad.
The French squad's got some big players in there. Kylian Mbappe. Still got Antoine Griezmann, who's a fantastic player. You got Tchouaméni. You've got.
You know what I think we do. You know what I think we do as sort of English fans, and obviously, look, we that watch the English Premier League, we don't necessarily watch the other European leagues where these other players are. And I think
we still haven't won.
It's a bit of arrogance to say.
How about we don't miss out the biggest bit? Football. We still have not got over the line.
Yeah, who knows? We could win the European Championship. Let's get one more call in if we can. Ewan, appreciate the call there. You got us excited there. I mean, best squad in the world, and I don't think that's true. Vishal, what do you make of that? Best squad in the world, England?
Absolutely not. It's an absolute shadow of that, if they want to call it that. I look at that midfield lineup and I think to myself, if I'm an opposition country and I look at that, I think to myself, that's an easy turnover. I can't see that midfield pulling up any issues for any other team that they come up against. You guys hit the nail on the head with Henderson. I'm a Liverpool fan, and to be fair, the jury was out on Henderson as Liverpool fans. But at the end of the day, if we've got no defensive cover, Henderson's got to get in. But I would have personally put in Harvey Elliott over Henderson. I just look at that midfield setup and I just think to myself, there's nothing in there that has that aura of mystery about it. That whole midfield setup just looks exactly how every opposition team would expect it to look and expect it to shape up when it comes to
Are you being a bit harsh? Bear in mind, if I was to say the world-class players, I'd look at the two of them in that midfield and say those are two of the world-class players we've got in Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham. Is it because the third one is a problem?
The third one is the problem. Rice and Bellingham are undeniable. They'll get into every squad in the world, and that's not me being generous. That's me being.
That's the truth.
That's fact. Yeah, it's fact.
With Henderson, I feel as if everyone knows his game. It's sideways, it's hoofing, it's running after his first bad touch, and I feel as if he's done that in every England tournament that he's played so far. Harvey Elliott's played the equivalent of 90 minutes every 3 games, and that boy's shown no sign of fatigue. He should be in the England team on the virtue of some sort of mystery that other nations won't know what they're coming up against with him in the fray, I feel.
Good points.
It's very, very good point about Harvey Elliott. Obviously, look, he's part of the England 21 setup. It hasn't got into this squad, and it's funny because you look at him, man, he's played over 100 games, I think, for Liverpool. I don't want to say he's above the under-21s, but he is, isn't he, really? I mean, he's better than that now. I feel like he should have been given a chance. When you see other young players like Anthony Gordon and Cole Palmer given a chance, I think he should have been given a chance as well, no?
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's unlucky not to get in there, and it's like I don't think Harvey Elliott being in the 21s is gonna aid his development at this stage. He's playing week in, week out. But when there's been injuries, he's getting a lot of games.
Yeah,
and a lot of times he come off the bench and affected the game really well. I really like how he plays the game. So it's not helping him now. He's in a difficult position where how does he break into that England midfield when everyone's fit and under this manager? And what does he take out of being in the 21s? I always feel
that there's a lot of talk about Gareth's sort of tenure being done after the Euros, and I always feel like a lot of people should just almost bide their time.
Yeah.
Because I think another manager is going to come and look at a lot of good players.
Yeah.
The likes of Eberechi Eze. Again, you mentioned Dominic Solanke. I think all of them will get a good look in once Gareth Southgate goes.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.